Between the windy weather we've been hit with recently and the upcoming holiday, the roads are going to be risky. So I'm joined now by Elizabeth Carey from AAA with tips on how you can travel safely this week. Welcome, Elizabeth.
Thanks for having me. It's a busy week, that's for sure.
It for sure is. And I want you to talk a little bit about the increased requests of roadside assistance that AAA has been seeing and how they prioritize those requests.
Yeah, so, even during the holiday time, regardless of the storm that hit yesterday and is still ongoing, we would see an uptick on that Monday after a holiday because a lot of people hunker down, they're watching TV, they're playing board games, reading their books they got for Christmas, whatever it is, and then they go out, they find out their car doesn't start Monday. Couple that with the storms that we had, and definitely have seen an increase in people looking for assistance as far as dead batteries in the cold temperatures, but then also people sliding off the roads in slippery conditions and finding out that they need some help to get back onto the road safely. So it's definitely been a busy, busy time.
Okay. Now, how can people request roadside assistance if they do need it?
Well, the easiest way is through the AAA mobile app. So as of this morning, about 55% of the requests coming through were coming through the mobile app. So that's the fastest way. But if you still like to talk to a person, sometimes people feel rest assured where they've actually spoken to someone else. The easiest way is 1-800-AAA-HELP, and that can help you out.
Okay, alrighty. And like you said, we had some pretty intense weather yesterday, and unfortunately, there's still plenty of winter left. So how can our drivers prepare for winter storms?
Yeah, so people should be prepared as far as winter driving skills. Now is not the time to be speeding down the road. So go slow. We like to say go slow on ice and snow. It rhymes. It's easy to remember. Controlling your speed is the #1 thing that you can do out there. But then also making sure that your car is equipped with good tires, the good windshield wipers, making sure that your battery's in good working order so you don't find out that it's dead when you're in a rush to get somewhere.
Okay. What advice do you have for people taking any road trips this week?
Road trips are very popular this week, especially people coming back from the holidays, but people also heading out trying to get in place for New Year's Eve. A lot of people take this time to travel because the kids are out of school. It's a little bit slower in the offices, so the parents have off. So it's definitely a big travel week. So AAA was expecting about 122 million people to travel 50 miles or more over the holidays, with about 89% taking road trips. So we know the roads are going to be busy. So just pack your patience, give yourself plenty of time to get to your destination.
Alrighty, I see you brought in a little emergency kit. Tell us what you have in there and what our viewers should keep in mind having in their cars.
So you can buy one of these or you can just build one yourself, whatever is easiest. But some basic tools, jumper cables, the duct tape, basic tools just in case you're broken down, you were in a fender bender or you hit, something on the side of the road like a guardrail, and you can tape it up yourself and just keep moving. That could help you out. Other things, we just had the pets on from a buddy, so pet treats. A lot of people travel with their pets. Snacks, water in case you do break down so you're comfortable, but also a charger for your phone or a phone bank with a battery pack so that you can call in case you do need help. And you really shouldn't get out of the vehicle, stay seatbelted in and call for help unless you know you're in a safe area where you won't be struck by another car.
For air travel, what advice do you have for travelers, and what should they do if their flights do get canceled?
Yeah, there were so many cancellations at the Buffalo airport yesterday, which is rare because usually they're so great about it, but the winds were just so high. So plan ahead. Make sure you're signed up for text alerts for your individual flight. That way you're getting information about your flight, any delay, any cancellation, right to your phone before it even goes up on the board at the airport. So that's the fastest way. And then making sure the airport has your contact information in case anything does go wrong. And arrive at the airport early so you're not the one to blame for any type of a missed flight. You don't want to deal with that right now.
You don't want to be the one to blame.
Yeah.
And trust me, you don't want to wait around in an airport. This is not the time. Now, New Year's Eve is coming up tomorrow. What advice does AAA have for partygoers?
Yeah, AAA is reminding everyone to celebrate responsibly. So plan ahead now. Set up that ride sharing, designated driver, draw straws to see who it's going to be, or spend the night. Or book a hotel if you're going to the ball drop downtown, or stay at a friend's house, whatever it takes so you're not impaired on the roads. What's scary is that in this country, someone dies in an impaired driving crash every 85 seconds.
Oh my goodness.
So that's something that could be so preventable.
Yeah.
And so people should really think twice before they get behind the wheel. Don't take the car out, and then you won't be able to drive it home.
That's right. Already come up with a game plan. I already have my ride. I'm coming over to her house with my bag packed.
There you go.
We're going to have a little sleepover. We're going to split the Uber after we go out. Everything's going to be fine. Okay. So clearly this is still a big issue as far as drunk driving, unfortunately. And on a holiday where heavy drinking is involved, that's when things get even riskier, right?
Yeah, unfortunately. December is Impaired Driving Awareness Month, so it's a great time for people to say, you know what, this is my New Year's resolution. I'm not going to let this happen. You got to protect yourself and loved ones and everyone else on the road at the same time. So definitely planning ahead. Like if you look at an average December, over 1,000 people are killed in drunk driving crashes. So we don't want to see that happen. So let's make it a safe one for everyone.
All righty, Elizabeth. Well, thank you so much for coming in,
Yeah,
giving us
Happy New
great
Year.
tips, and Happy New Year. Viewers, if you want to get more safety tips and assistance, just visit AAA.com or call 1-800-AAA-HELP. Thanks again for coming in, Elizabeth.
Yeah, thank you.